Okay. Welcome. So what I'd like to talk about today is loving yourself, self-love. It's something we don't do, even though we may think we do, because we tend to think that it's selfish if I focus on myself. But it isn't at all, because we all are born with love, with that, filled with love. That's all we are when we're born. And of course, all kinds of things get in the way of it and we push it away. And in particular, we push away loving ourselves because we're told you must think of others, you mustn't think of yourself. It's being selfish. But if you don't love yourself first, it's very difficult to love anyone else. Love is an unconditional, pure love is unconditional. And it is something that we need to generate. It's something that without, we can't connect with everyone else, because every single person has that capacity to love. That's what connects us all. And we let it get muddled. We let all kinds of things cover it up. But as soon as we open up and love ourselves, everything changes. And you're able to connect with other people's love more. You can feel it, you can connect. When you focus on yourself, give yourself that chance, and you're all doing it right now. You've given yourself this hour just for you. And when we do that, when we focus on ourselves, we treat ourselves better. You love yourself more. You take care of your body more, because you realize that this is the only vehicle you have with which to live your life. And you need to love it. You need to. So enough said. Close your eyes, come inside. With every breath, feel you are breathing in love. And with every exhale, you'll share your love. Inhale love, exhale, share your love. You can begin to deepen your breath and slow down your exhale. But still think about that circulation of love with your breath. After your next exhale, return to your natural breath. Open your eyes to take in the light. Hi. Okay. So I'm comparing pictures on the screen and in the room, and they're almost life size, almost. Okay, bring your arms alongside your hips. Lateral stretch to the right. Left side body stretches. It doesn't matter which side you've chosen to stretch on, because we're going to go to the other side in a moment. Like right now, arms up. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers on the mat behind you, little baby back bend, look up. Inhale, exhale, fold over your legs any amount. And then on an inhale, unfold. Relieve your arms, release your arms. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right, left hand on right knee, look over your right shoulder, your right arm is your support. Feel your middle twisting, waking up your intestines. Inhale, exhale, opposite way. Twists also help you to strengthen your core muscles. Inhale back to center. Place your right hand on your left thigh and send your left arm over to the other side. Inhale, both arms up, exhale, other side. And then come back to center. Extend your legs, shake them out, rotate them, roll them from side to side. All right, good. Inhale, gather, bend your knees, flex your feet. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And one more time, hold. Inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to engage your abdominal muscles and hinge forward and reach for the outside of your feet or your ankles, whatever is within reach, and fold over your legs. You can straighten your legs if you wish, if your hamstrings are nice and flexible, or not. Look up, arms alongside your ears, and unhinge. Bring your arms down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands on your shins. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, curl it behind you. Inhale, your spine curls forward. Exhale, send it back. And continue at your pace. Going as deep as you feel your body will allow today. You know, for me, every day is a little different. My body is very cooperative on certain days of the week. On others, it is not. And then next time you're in cat pause and come up to sit. All right. Bring your feet to the edge of your mat. Your hands back behind you, fingers pointing forward, so they're just behind your hips. You just want them for support. So you're looking to have your wrists under your shoulders. It's not critical where they are. We're just going to go from side to side, little windshield wiper movement. And then the next time you're facing left, pause, bring your hand onto your right hip and rock it. And pause, come to center, other way, same thing, rock your hip. Come to center. All right. So move yourself on your mat so that you're basically in the middle, because we're going to come down on our backs for a bit. All right. So let's come all the way down. And bring your knees into your chest. Roll from side to side. And then come back to center. Take hold of your left knee and send your right leg to hover over your mat. So it's just a couple of inches from the mat. Inhale, and then on an exhale, switch. Inhale, send your left leg. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And continue using your breath to move you. This is an excellent movement for your back, especially your lower back. And then the next time you have both legs in, pause. And just make circles with your knees. Put your hands on your knees and make circles. And then pause, go the other way. And then the next time your knees are back in your chest, pause. Okay. Now separate your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together or as close as they may be able to come. Right? Maybe you'll take your ankles, or maybe you'll wrap your hands around your feet. Let's start with the ankles, right? And just roll from side to side. Right. Then come to center. Inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to lift your head and shoulders as if you wanted to send your nose to your feet. And then exhale back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Once more. And then release your legs. All right. Your feet are on the mat. You're going to send your right leg up to the sky. Right. You're going to send your left leg up to the sky. And you're going to begin to bicycle. So if you have on your ceiling, lines on your ceiling, or if there's a window or anything in front of you that helps you to guide the motion of your feet, you want to try and keep your knees, your feet in line with your hips so that they don't splay out to the sides. And then pause, go the other way, back pedal. And then pause, bring your feet back down to the mat. So we're going to take a moment to stretch our bodies, full bodies. So thread your right foot behind your left foot so that your shin and your knee is down on the mat and your right ankle is behind your left heel, your left foot, right? You got that? All right. See if you can reach for your right foot with your left hand. Maybe, maybe not. That's okay. Just reach for it as if it were there. Send your right arm overhead, back behind you. And then you're going to push your left foot into the mat, but keep your knee pointing to the ceiling, and lift your left hip. Stretch your arm, your right arm, stretching your whole body. Your knee to the ceiling, your hip is up, you're stretching your arm, and then bring it down. Take a breath. And then do that once more. Lift your hip, knee goes straight up, right arm back behind you. Feel that stretch. It's good for your hip flexors, for your whole body. Right. Okay, so unthread your right leg, and we'll do that on the other side. Thread your left foot and ankle behind your right foot. Place your left knee and shin on the mat. Left ankle behind right heel, right? See if you can move your left foot up so you can take hold of it. Good. And send your left arm up back behind you. Inhale, exhale, lift your right hip. Stretch your whole body, knee to the sky. And bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lift. And bring it down. And release your leg. All right. Going to bring your right ankle on your left thigh, just above the knee, or actually below the knee, depending on what your perspective. All right. On your thigh. And then you're going to put your hand on your right knee. You're flexing your right foot. And you want to push your right knee away, but resist. Your right knee does not want to cooperate. So you're pushing with tension and release. Do that twice more. Push and release and push and release. Bring your left leg into your chest with your right leg exactly where it was. You're going to thread your right arm between that little window you created and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And you're going to bring your left thigh as close as it wants to come to you. And push your right knee away with your elbow. And keep that right foot flexed. So this is opening up, this is stretching a muscle in your hip, the piriformis muscle, which interferes with the sciatic nerve. So this helps to relieve sciatica. Send your left leg straight up to the sky. And also notice that this is a pigeon leg. You have a pigeon leg in front of you for those of you who do pigeon. All right, so rotate your foot. Yeah, make circles with your foot and go in both directions. And then point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Bring your foot back down to the mat, uncross. Other side. So we start with left ankle on right thigh. You're going to push your left knee away from you and release it. Push and release. Push and release. Bring your right leg into your chest. Interlace your fingers around your right thigh. Flex your left foot. You want to push your right knee away. All while you're bringing your right leg into your chest. And then lengthen your leg. Straighten it to the sky. Rotate your feet. And pause. And go the other way. And pause. And release it all. Release everything. All right. Send your knees and roll over onto your hips. Send your knees in one direction or another and make your way up to sit. And then you're going to come to hands and knees. So come to the top of your mat. Knees under hips, wrists under or a little forward of your shoulders. Rotate your arms outward. Send your right leg back behind you. Swivel it on the mat. Place the sole of your right foot flat on the mat, and then fan open to the right. Good. Send your arm alongside your ear, your right arm, and send your toes away. Open up your heart, stretch your whole side body. Okay, bring your right arm back up, plant your right foot on the mat. We're going to do something a little different here now. All right, so it's a twist, and we're just going to try it, and you're going to go as far as you can comfortably go. So we were doing some threading before, so we're going to do some more threading. So you're going to take your right arm, you're going to curl it and send it underneath your left and look for at your left hand. You're going to open it up and then thread it. Open, thread. One last time. Thread. All right. And then bring your hand back down, bring your knee back down, and we'll do the other side. All right, left leg goes back, swivel, fan. All right, good. Stretch, left arm alongside left ear, stretch your whole side body. And then place your left foot back on the mat, bring your fingers pointing to the sky. And then you're going to thread your left arm under your right. Look for your hand. Open up. 3 more times. I think that was 3. Yeah? Okay. Bring the hand down. It's a good thing there are people in the room. Knees down and come to a child's pose. And just take a few breaths here in your child's pose. And then come up to your table again. And send your right leg back. You're going to lift it up hip high. Going to send your left arm alongside your left ear. If that doesn't work for you, then just keep your arm down and stretch your leg back behind you. Point your toes to the mat. All right. This is just a little bit more challenge for balance. Then bring it down. We'll do the other side. More stretching, right? Lift your leg, your left leg. Right arm extends or not. And bring it down. Okay, so going to do a little core work. All right. So send your right leg back on the mat. Lift it hip high. Going to bend your right knee. You're going to send your right knee underneath your torso, send your nose to your knee to your nose, and then extend your leg again. Inhale, exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Once more, curl. And stretch. And bring that down. Right. Left leg goes back. Lift it hip high. Once again, you bend your knee. Send it underneath your torso. Your nose comes to your knee in that direction. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then after the fourth time, bring it down, child's pose. Then come back up. And we're not quite done with that. We're going to use our upper body strength here also to work on our core. So you have your left leg back. So you're going to keep your left leg on the mat. You're going to send your right arm straight out. And you're going to rotate your arm so that you can bend your elbow. Send your elbow toward your waist and your head comes inside. Use those abdominal muscles. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. And bring it down. Okay. Right leg goes out. Keep that leg on the mat. Left arm. Rotate it, make a fist. Inhale, exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I think this is the last time. And bring it down. Shake out your wrists. Right. All right. And while you're on your knees, let's stay here on our knees for a moment. Okay. Going to send your right leg forward. And again, if you have blocks, please use them to help you do that for a little extra support. So we're going to do our quadricep hamstring stretches here. So we do get two things done at the same time. So your left quadricep muscles, your front thigh, and your right hamstring. So inhale, come forward, slide forward. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your foot back and bring your knee back down. So the farther away you walk your foot, the more of a stretch you're going to get. All right. Inhale, slide forward, rise up, exhale, straighten. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Walk your foot back. Bring your foot back. So we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to turn it into a goddess pose. So, or God, all right? So I don't want the guys to feel left out. Step your right foot forward. Arms reach behind you. Inhale. You're going to pause here. So your hips are moving forward. Your arms are up. You're going to send your left hand to the back of your left thigh. You're going to frame your head with your right arm. So you'll bend your elbow and bring your, remember last week we talked about Om and we talked about the thumb and index finger together. Jnana mudra, the mudra of knowledge. And create a little goddess or god, a deity. Yeah. And then release. Bring your leg back. Left leg. Come forward. Right hand to right thigh. Bring all the knowledge. Let it surround you. Let the power of the universe, yeah, in. And then release it. Come back. And just pause for a moment on your knees. Just pause here and breathe. All right. And then we're going to make our way up to stand. Whoa. I keep forgetting this is 45 minutes. Okay. So you know what we always do first is Tadasana, the mountain pose. So come to your mountain. You know, and you all know this pose, right? Use your abs to lift your ribs, crown of your head reaching up, chin level with the earth. Feel your power. Feel that string of energy moving all the way up to the crown of your head. Let's salute the sun. Inhale, gather all of its energy, bring it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're going to step your right leg back. Arms up overhead. And you're going to take your right wrist with your left hand. And then you're going to stretch to the left and use your left arm as a weight to help put a little bit more stretch in your stretch. So this helps to stretch your whole side body, but in particular, we're working on our IT band, which goes from our hip to our femur, to our no, actually goes to the tibia, the shin muscle. Come back to center, step forward. Step back with your left leg. Arms overhead. Right hand takes left wrist and move to the right. Your knees can be softly bent. You don't need to keep them straight. Come to center, release your arms, step forward. All right. Let's do some balancing. All right. So you're going to come on the ball of your right foot, open up your leg. Hi, I bet you think we're going to do tree, but we're not. Whoops. Good. All right, can you all hear me on the screen and Zoom, people? Okay, all right, good. Okay, so you're going to lift your leg, bring it to center, bring it down, open it out, lift it, center, down. Good. Open it out, lift it, whoops, lift it, center, down. All right, let's try the other side. Open it out as if you were going to do tree. Lift it, center, down. Open it out, lift it, center, down. Open, lift, center, down. Okay, since you're all so good at this, let's make it a little more challenging. Lift your leg, rotate your foot. Yeah. Pause. Send your knee to your knee. Come back and bring it down. Right. Lift your left leg. You know, you don't have to lift it really high. It can be just a little bit. To rotate your foot. See, I'm having trouble on this side, right? So I have this magic cure. And then open, bring it back, and bring it down. So I was having trouble on this side, on my left side, to balance. So I brought my right hand to my right thigh, and for some bizarre reason, that helped. A little magic. So you might want to try it. You know, okay. So we all, I'll do it this way. Okay, and then I'll go the other way. So what, you know, I love my warriors, and so we're going to step into warrior one. So shift your weight to your left foot, step back with your right, step as far back as you can comfortably go. You might have a narrower warrior, you might have a very wide one. Your knee over your ankle. You want your shoulders square with the front of your mat. Your arms up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Bring your hands together. You can look forward at your drishti, at your focal point to help you with balance, or you can look up at your hands. And then bring your hands down to your heart. Send your arms back behind you. Interlace Yoga Mudra behind you. Open up brave heart. Inhale. Exhale, come forward to hover over your thigh to a flat back. And you can stay right here, but some of you might want to try something a little new. You're going to inhale and then exhale again and come a little bit inside your legs, as if you could send the crown of your head all the way to the mat and your knuckles up to the sky, or maybe just straight back behind you. So you're using the strength of your feet. You're going to push into them now to unfold. So remember, when you're doing something like that, and just wait a second so I can show you what I mean. When you're all the way down like this and you feel wobbly, your toes should be stretched, your feet are flat. So use the power of your foundation to help you with that. All right. Step forward. Other side. Left leg goes back. All right, get your feet set up. Warrior one. So remember that your feet are in their own lane. Say your prayer. Anjali Mudra. Bring it to your heart. Send your arms back behind you. Brave heart. Inhale, exhale, come forward. You can stay right here, or you may wish to try. Inhale, exhale, use the solidity of your foundation, your feet in the mat to come inside. Push your feet into the mat to make your way back up. Release your arms, step forward. Okay. So I think it's time to come back down onto the mat to do one or two cooling poses before our meditation. Right. Wow, that went fast. Let's come all the way down on our backs. Bring your feet to the mat. Lengthen your spine. You can, if you have a block, lift your hips and place it underneath just below your waist so that your sacrum, it's the bone that connects your two pelvic bones, so that it rests comfortably on there. And then send one leg up and the other. And remember the imaginary wall. So that's where your legs should be. You don't want them too close to your face. And just relax. Feel your whole body beginning to settle in. And this pose will help to lower your heart rate. That's why it's such a great pose to do right before bedtime. Bend your knees, bring them down to the mat. Remove your prop if you have one. And then make your way into Shavasana. Make sure your arms are rotated so that your palms are facing upward, your two little lotus flowers, and your legs are just comfortably open. Let go to gravity. Feel yourself connecting with the earth. Let your body assimilate all of the energy you just generated. Take a deep breath and then let it go. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and feet. Send your arms overhead, back behind you, your feet in the opposite direction for a full body stretch, a big yawn. And then bring your knees into your chest, hug them, and roll from side to side. And come to center, release them, and roll over onto whichever side you prefer to come to a fetal position. And then make your way up to sit. Before we go to meditation, let's seal this physical practice with the sounding of Om and feel the vibration of Om in your body as you commit to loving yourself. So we'll chant on an exhale. So take a breath in. Om. And release. And make yourself comfortable for meditation. Okay, everybody ready? All right, close your eyes. Come inside. And bring your awareness to your heart center and your beating heart. And feel the vibration in your chest. Just follow your breath. When you are faced with any distraction, come back to your breath and also your heartbeat to help recenter you and bring you back to your meditation. So think about loving yourself. And you're going to focus now completely on yourself. And repeat these words after you hear them. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and in mind. May I be safe from inner and outer dangers. May I be at ease, happy, and free. Connect with that feeling of love inside yourself. And now invite into your center, into your circle, all those people that you love dearly, acquaintances, people you care about, people you've known in the past, maybe people you know from a distance. Allow them in and send them this blessing. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and in mind. May you be safe from inner and outer dangers. May you be at ease, happy, and free. See those people that you have invited in, see their faces, see the warmth of their smiles, the color of their eyes. Notice everything about them. And now invite in people who you have had difficulties with, people that you disagree with, people who have hurt you or you have hurt. And send them this blessing as they may need it the most. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and in mind. May you be safe from inner and outer dangers. May you be at ease, happy, and free. And see these people, see them in detail, see their smiles. Help to ease their discomfort, their unhappiness. And now open up your heart to include everyone in the entire world. Children, adults, people of every faith, color, belief systems, choices, everybody, no exceptions, everyone in the world. See in your mind's eye children playing, people talking. And invite in those who are afar who may be struggling with hardship. Invite them all in, everyone. And let's say this blessing. May we all be filled with loving kindness. May we be well in body and in mind. May we be safe from inner and outer dangers. May we be at ease, happy, and free. Bring yourself back to your heart center and the beating of your heart. And let your whole body feel the richness of this giant circle that you've created. And cover it with your love. And bring your hands to your heart, bow your head. And slowly lift your head and begin to open your eyes. Right. Thank you all for being here with me today. Namaste.